Remember, assemblers are enticing their customers with windows in the sunny outside. This they do by offering perfect air conditioning, cheap displays, such as the use of our little moms that have their kids photographed. Plus a vast selection of shops for your own taste. Notwithstanding all this, most people like to window shop.
Your child can visit steamy jungles, grassy plains, and the dark depths of the oceans to meet and learn surprising facts about the magnificent animals that live there, all through the captivating, colorful pages of Zoo Books. The publication is specially created for young readers. Each monthly issue of Zoo Books is packed with breathtaking full-color photos and scientifically accurate illustrations, plus games and puzzles. Today, through this exclusive TV offer, you can get 12 fascinating issues of Zoo Books for the special price of $19.95. When you call and use your credit card, we'll include the Elephants issue as a gift. Plus, you'll also get the colorful collection of animal stickers and the tiger poster. So order Zoo Books today and send learning and fun to a child you love.
To order 12 fascinating issues of Zoo Books for $19.95, call 1-800-441-2400. When you call, they'll include the bonus elephant issue, stickers, and tiger poster with your order. Call 1-800-441-2400. Must be 18 years old to call.
So you got chef every night this week.
But I love chef.
Et le jour s'aventure comme rien. Une épreuve et dangereux vient frapper ton corps malade.
What do you want for dinner?
Chef Boyardee. Boy, this stuff is good.
There's a new pet. Chia Pets, the pottery that grows. And now, he's a Chia Pet too. Soak your chia, spread the seeds, keep it watered, and watch it grow. Grow a whole collection of fun with all Chia Pets, including Chia Croc, Chia Elephant, yes, and Chia Shaggy too. Makes a great gift for everyone. And what's that? Go Looney Tunes with Chia Bugs Bunny, Chia Daffy Duck, Chia Tweety, and...
So, I am gonna just come on here right now and just say that I ask that we don't talk about what just happened. I'm not gonna get political. I think most of you guys who watch me know I feel like I'm giving like a eulogy right now. Maybe that's in poor taste. I'm gonna ask that we don't talk in detail about it, just because I don't want to get into certain things. if you know what I mean. And like, I mean, it's okay. I just ask that we keep it very... I'm laughing a little bit, and I'm gonna say this much. Not gonna sit here and say I loved the guy. But I'm just gonna ask that we're not gonna be talking about it on stream. That is mainly what I want to come on here right now and just make very clear. I don't want to get into that. I will say that the subject of that thing that happened is something that's a little sensitive to me. Just in terms of I don't want to say too much about myself and my life and where I grew up and whatnot. It's a bit of a touchy subject for me. So, with that being said, oh well. sorry. That's fucked up. Okay. Moving on. Let's not talk about it too much. You know what I really want to go on a rant about today, guys? You know what I really want to go on a rant about today? Yeah, it is also a sponsored stream, so I'd rather we adhere towards not talking about it. It happened. There we go. You know what also happened, guys? And this is what I'm a little bit more upset about, and I'm not even upset about it because I don't care about... Oh.
Sit tight, fuckers. Gonna make
Pickle
some fucking
Rick?
stupid bread right now.
Yes, Pickle Rick, exactly. Yes, I'm really mad about them not bringing him back. I don't know. Did they bring Pickle Rick back for an episode of Rick and Morty? I don't know. No. We're gonna rant about something else, and this, Oh, wait, yes, we had to talk about this instead. Okay, and thank you, Lady Ray, for the sub.
Lady Ray 28 just resubbed at
You know what I realized? You know what I realized?
Welcome back, you schmuck.
I don't have to do Diablo sauce anymore. I didn't have to do it in the beginning, to begin with. But I don't have to do it. I don't have to do Diablo sauce anymore. That's so cool. I'm 26 years old now, guys. We've retired the bit. It's retired now. I'm like, you know what? I'm done doing the Diablo sauce thing. And thank you so much for the sub. That means a lot to me. Helps support the channel, helps support my growth. Do a little dance instead. I can do that. Okay, there we go. That's that. So do you guys want to hear what happened? Hold on. Okay. We are going to... Thank you! It's a little bit late, but thank you so much. I'm 26 now. Can we pin a message maybe just saying, hey, we don't want to talk about it on stream? The thing that happened, the big event that happened today? Can we just like pin a message and be like, we don't want to talk about it? I really don't feel like talking about it. Could somebody, if one of the mods maybe just be like, hey, we don't want to talk about it, leave it kind of vague, if you know what I mean? Because there's other things that I need to talk about. There's better things that I need to talk about than what happened today. And that is, as most of you guys saw, I went to a Renaissance fair, and I got to finally meet my dear friend. It's cool news that I got a McChicken today. That is, in fact, yes, that is exactly what I was talking about. Perfect, yes, indeed. Yes, please note, we can, you know... Thank you, Astral. I appreciate it very, very much. That's not me endorsing anything in any way, shape, or form. I am just trying to keep it cordial and lighthearted because I don't like talking about shit like that. Anyways. As most of you guys saw, I got to meet our friend of the show, Mr. Wonko Bonko, for the first time ever. IRL at a Renaissance fair. I also got to meet Jess, both of which I want to say, if either of them are watching, maybe they're going to end up watching this VOD, or you guys are going to send a clip of this stream to them. You know, it was amazing meeting them. They were both very nice. They put up with me, and my shenanigans and my bullshit the entire day. But no, both of them were really nice, and they were good. They were really cool. Wonko, so I actually want to go on Twitter. Maybe I don't want to go on Twitter. I just want to see, can somebody explain to me, because I don't remember how this happened. Does anybody, where did the rumor that I got arrested come from? He left the VOD up? I think he did that on purpose. Okay. I also want to make one thing very clear. Wait, what? Wonko started what? It's a rumor. I thought it actually happened. Okay, so Wonko started the whole, like, I got arrested thing. Sorry, yes. Also, hello to God, Alice, and Satan. Hello, Beanie Stealer. Hello, Sushi Boy. Hello, Vampy. Hello, Astral. Hello, Lady Ray. Hello, Dirt Eater. Did I miss anybody? I think I got everybody. Chin Chilled. Hello. So Wonko started a rumor that I got arrested. I don't know how it happened or how it spiraled. Oh, Sky. Hello, Sky. Welcome in. Sorry about that. Also, yes, we are sponsored by Factor 75 once again. Oh, let me get that on stream. Oh, God, I almost fucked up. There we go. We are sponsored by Factor 75 once again. So, okay. Wonko, I guess, started a rumor that I got arrested. And you know what the funniest thing about it is? Chris fell for it. And I think this is so funny. Chris fucking fell for it and was texting Wonko and was like, did Trip actually get arrested? Is he in jail? Like, Chris actually fucking fell for it, dude. I thought it was so funny. Oh my god. Chris totally fell for it. What was my card? I don't even think we said what the... Oh, wait, no. Okay, so here's where it starts. Also, Dolly Zombie believed that I got arrested and DM'd me on Twitter and was like, also, what happened at the Ren Fair? And I was like... Or not on Twitter, on, DM'd me on Instagram and was like, also, are you okay? Like, are you in legal trouble? Like, did something happen? And no, the answer is no, I did not get arrested. So here's what happened. I'll tell you guys the full story. I legit thought Wonko passed for 10 minutes while you guys went silent. Okay, I want to address that first. If to anybody out there who thinks I didn't handle the situation well, I want you all to know that the moment I realized that he was not okay, I tried my best to end stream. I thought I had ended stream. Oh, thank you. Stone with the 19 months, dude. Thank you so much.
Stone Soda just resubbed.
Also, Lady Red with the 7 months. Thank you. Of course.
Welcome back, you schmuck.
Welcome back, you schmuck. Thank you for the 19, and also thank you for the 7 months. I learned that that's what people call it when they've been subbed for like that long. You say it by the number that they've been. I didn't know that. I just found that out recently. Maybe it's because I fell asleep watching Wubby on my couch last night. Anyways, that being said, so the moment I realized that Wonko was not okay, I did everything. I will confess, I panicked in the moment. Maybe I could have handled it better. When somebody tells you that, when you ask somebody, and this is something that I learned, when you ask somebody if they're okay and they don't respond, it means they're not okay. And I admittedly in the moment panicked, and I tried to end his stream. I thought I pressed end. I didn't press end. And it went on for a little bit longer than I intended it for it to. I made sure he was okay. He ended up being fine. I think it's just, here's what I do find funny about the whole situation at hand here, is that it was the first time me and him met up that something like that happened. That the first time me and him meet up IRL, that happened. I am glad that he's okay. I was very worried about him in the moment. I was like, don't tell me that this is how this is gonna go. No one's judging you for helping. If they are, fuck them. I think it's more of like a me thing where it's like mentally I'm like, I probably could have handled that better, but I also beat myself up over shit like this, so I can't do that. Me and him are all okay. I mean, we spent the rest of we honestly spent the rest of the day having a lot of fun. Like, it was a really good time. We saw so much cool shit. We saw so much, like, we took a boat ride at one point. I'm making a vlog. For those of you guys who were messaging me being like, well, why aren't you streaming it? It's like, I'm making a vlog. There's a vlog on the way of the whole Renaissance Fair. I do have to address, here's where I think the joke, hindsight's 2020, exactly. From what I heard in the VOD, you did great. I did my best. I was like, oh shit, end stream, he's not okay, holy shit. I don't think anybody knows how to just handle a situation like that, especially because I was riddled with anxiety that day because I had to drive, by the way, I had to drive an hour and a half to this fucking thing. From what I saw, you did totally fine, though. It's hard to be prepared for things you aren't expecting. Okay, exactly. I just think it's one of those things where it's like, you look back on it, you're like, well, okay, I asked him if he was okay. He didn't respond. I probably should have been like, oh shit, like, whatever. Okay. Anyways, so I think the joke about me getting arrested comes from the fact that at the, so, okay, here's what happened. I got to the fair festival. I don't know what you want to call it. I got to the fair. Go to show in October. Wait, what? What show? Oh, the Hi, I'm Chris show? I could potentially do it. Actually, it might be in the cards for me. Oh, wait a minute. I gotta check the date. I might be house sitting. Okay. I actually would be down to go. If you're talking, I think you're talking about the Hi, I'm Chris show in New York. I'd be down to go. Okay, back to my story. Back to my original story here. Okay. So what happened was, I got there before Wonko did. His train got delayed. Oh, they just changed it? Oh, shit. Okay. What was I gonna say? No, I'm house sitting for somebody else. I'm going to a different house to house sit in October. I know I forgot which weekend it is, though. Just broke your freaking pinky toenail off? Ew. I hope it's okay. But also, like, anything relating to toenails, really, and, like, nails in general, just it's a youch for me. It's, like, it's such an ick. I can't explain it. I cannot explain it. Oh, by the way, guys, yes, use my code, or my link, and, use that code to get 50% off your first box plus free breakfast for 1 year. There you go. If you'd like to, I will say I personally endorse Factor 75 as somebody who has given them my own money before I was ever sponsored, might I add. I did, in fact, subscribe and buy some meals, and they were pretty good. Actually, very good. Okay, back to my original story. Sorry. I got to the Ren Fair. I met Jess first, actually. Jess was the first person that I met. Jess is super nice and super fun to hang out with. Everybody involved in this situation was just super nice. I think just because they put up with me, and I'm like, if you put up with me, it means something about your character, in a good way, of course. Met up with Jess. Jess was amazing. You know, goofed off with me, and then eventually, I realized about an hour into me being at the festival, fair festival, I don't know what you call it. About an hour into me being there, I was like, Wonko calls me. He's like, I'm at the train station, and I'm like, oh shit, I called you. Yes, I called him like the day before about being like, oh, I'll pick you up from the train station. I forgot I promised to pick this guy up from the train station. So I had to leave the event for like 5 minutes. It was like the train station was like 5 minutes down the road. It wasn't a big deal. So, okay, for more context, I walked in to the event. Happy official now 21 because you're so young and I'm 26. I'm 26 now. That was you're 5 years too late to my 21st. Okay, so what happened was, if that's what you meant, Skeleton, you're close enough. Okay, so what happened was, I walked in to the event. Hold on. I'll show you guys what I had the camera that you're currently watching me on. And this microphone on top of the camera that you're currently watching me on. And then this tripod right here. Now, apparently, according to the first security guard that stopped me to like do bag check, he looked at me with the camera on this thing and then this microphone. He's like, ah, shit. That was his actual response to me. I was like, hey, can I bring this in? And before I could even finish what I was saying, he just looks at me and he goes, oh, shit. And I'm like, am I good? And he's like, tell you what, bro, take it off the tripod. And if you just have the camera and the microphone, you're good, dude. And he's like, just be low key. I love the zoom in. Thank you. Oh, this thing also zooms in, but it's not working. Did this guy break? Maybe this guy broke my tripod thing. Anyways, I walked around a little bit filming some stuff on my camera. Of course, getting everybody's permission at the event. I want to make that very clear. Anybody who was ever on camera at this event, or if I was going to like a different vendor or something like that and filming at their business, I asked first. I said, hey, I'm a YouTuber. I make content. Am I allowed to film here? And if they said no, I was okay with that. I want to make that very clear. I had to leave the event to go pick up Wonko. I picked up Wonko, got him, brought him back to the event, and I had to get like a little stamp on my hand to prove that I had already been to the event and that like I had, already checked in, scanned my ticket. Yeah. Thank you. Yes, thank you. I picked up Wonko. Okay, so we get back to the event. Now I have Wonko with me. I walk inside, or like as I'm walking to the front of it, this lady stops me at the entrance. This is like a security guard. And she's like, oh, what's that for? She's like, oh, it's, I just got to do bag check again. And I'm like, hey, I'm just letting you know in this bag right now, because I put everything away. I'm like, I have some camera equipment. I'm a content creator. I'm going to be doing like kind of like a vlog of me at this Renaissance fair. I'm going to be doing like a food review at some point too. And she like looks at me and she sees the equipment that I have, which like, mind you, this is probably maybe like, all in all, like, I want to say this microphone, this thing right here, close to maybe $800 of equipment. Okay. She looks at it all and she goes, if we see you recording, or if security sees you inside of there, like recording anything using that equipment, we will promptly escort you out. She was like, we will promptly escort you out. And I was like, oh, there was no problem with me bringing this in before, like using this before. And she's like, she's like, if we see you, we will get you out of here. Like, this is not allowed. And I was like, oh, really? Okay. Here's where my fucking rant starts. At this exact Ren Fair, there were people recording TikToks on their phones. And this brings me back to my original fucking point that I've been making for like 2 years now. Why is this? Why is this okay? Why is this okay? Filming a video, the exact same video on this is fine, but this equipment, like, oh, it's actual camera equipment. Oh no. What if I'm making the exact same thing that these same people are making with their fucking phones? I don't understand. I do not understand. In fact, I think it's worse. I think it's worse if you film something on your phone. This can upload something to the internet instantly. This can't. This camera that you guys are watching me on right now, this thing can't. I have to go home with that footage, upload it to my computer, and then edit it together. It can't do what this thing does. Why is this okay? Let's have a discussion. Let's have a discussion, everybody. Everybody in chat right now. Let's have a discussion. Why is this okay, but a Sony ZV-1F is not? Does anybody have an explanation as to what? Like, I don't understand that. That is one of those things. Listen, I understand that what I do can be maybe deemed a little bit disruptive to people. I understand that I'm walking around, I'm making content, I'm putting a lens on myself. Quite literally putting a lens on myself. And I understand that some people see that as like annoying or like, whatever it is, this, that, the other thing. It's like, I have a perfectly good understanding for that situation. Okay, explain. And I'm willing to be wrong here. I think one factor could be that they can't control people having their phones on them. Okay, that's a very fair point. That is a very fair point. It would be a lot more of a hassle to stop everyone with a phone versus everyone with a camera. This is supposed to be a Renaissance fair, and if they let you in with all that camera equipment, then a bunch of dumbass creators will do also. Okay, those are very valid points, but I also think, like, I think it almost becomes a moot point over the fact that everybody has a phone on them, and it's not a big deal if I have to just vlog on my phone for the rest of the day. It's just like, I brought a dedicated device to do it, and I was very upfront about what I'm doing. And listen, if I start disrupting people, you guys brought up very good points. If I started disrupting people and being, I don't know, like an Aiden Ross type, or who's that other guy, Jack Doherty type, and was actually harassing people, they'd have every right to kick me out. But I was being very, very respectful. I forgot we were purple phone twinsies. Hell yeah, I love this case. It's a shame I probably have to get a new phone soon because this thing is starting to die. Nothing against you, Daniel, they just don't want that happening. No, and I understand, but I feel like I feel like it becomes kind of a... Also, Stone, for a second, I thought you were going to bring up the point of that it's a Ren fair and they don't want modern technology at it, and I'm like... I was like, do not go that route. When I first read your message, I thought that was the route you were going to go, and I'm like, that is not a good point, you know? All right. I was about to be like, there's no way you think that. Sorry. But like, no, it like, I know it's nothing against me, and I know that I am being like, kind of, I don't know, maybe... I understand when you're vlogging something in public, you're putting a spotlight on yourself and you're being maybe a little bit loud, a little bit disruptive. In many jurisdictions, the law doesn't distinguish between phones and cameras. Some organizations, like workplaces, schools, or businesses, often set their own rules. Policies may explicitly forbid video cameras because those are seen as dedicated recording devices, while phones fly under the radar since they're multi-purpose. Interesting. Also, okay. I feel like that's one of those laws that has to change, though. Because objectively, yeah, okay, my camera is a dedicated recording device that I'm using to make content. I just don't understand. I think that that's one of those things that needs to be, like, updated in terms of the fact that, like, there are people who do what I do just with this and arguably do worse stuff with just this in terms of, like, I don't know, those assholes on TikTok that, like, go into, like, fast food places and yell at the employees or whatever. You know what I'm talking about? Like, the real, like, we were talking about this last stream, like, the kids with the ice cream haircut, as they call it, who, like, go into places, go into, like, Walmarts, and they yell and they scream and they make a whole thing. It's, I don't know. I think it's one of those things that needs to be updated, needs to be understood better. But it also really sucks that people like that ruin what I do because I was actually just trying to have fun at the Renaissance Fair. You know what I mean? Also, phones can't record as long as most cameras can. My phone can definitely record longer than that camera can. I only brought this camera because I needed this to get home with the GPS. I will say, I will disagree there. Everybody's subbing tonight. Thank you. So glad Wonko bailed you out. It was actually Chris did it.
Tier 1 for 8.
It was actually Chris who bailed me out. The first thing I DM'd Chris was, "Hey man, thanks for bailing me out." Or so I forgot. Wait, what did I say to him? I don't remember. Whatever. Because you get those people. Wait. When it comes to recording, and thank you Chin for the 8 months now. Thank you so much. When it comes to recording, quality phone cameras aren't really far behind. I wouldn't even consider them behind. It's just a type of people. They don't want you. Yeah, okay, that's understandable. I understand. Yeah, that makes sense to me. You can't police this and you know, be on top of the, like, you know, everybody has a phone these days. That's a very valid point that I feel like an idiot for not picking up on, but also at the same time, it's like everybody's making TikToks. It's like everybody that was doing TikToks, and I'm like, me making a YouTube video is the problem? Is it because I'm lame? Is it because I'm not hip with it? So get those people who come in with cameras, and then you get the people who try to stay the night. Yes, yeah, people who do shit like that. It's so fucking annoying. It's like, I don't know. At least with a obvious camera, you know you're being recorded. Then if somebody, yes, that is kind of where, like, I see both sides of it. I see actually all sides of it. I see everybody's perspective here as to why, like, this was a problem, but it's also like you're at a Renaissance fair where people are already making content and making videos. So I don't know. To me, it was one of those things where I was a little like, really? I mean, if I look at somebody and they're holding their phone, pointing it at something, obviously they're recording. Yeah, like you can, you know, I think it's one of those things you can tell. Public places don't like camera equipment. Believe me, I know. Believe me, in trying to do what I do, which, mind you, I want to say, yes, no, I was literally going to say, how the fuck does Vanilla Mace do it? Because I get kicked out. Like, her filming videos, she has, what is that thing called? I guess I have to use my phone from now on just to vlog. I feel kind of like an idiot for buying this camera. She's famous and she probably has permission. No, she's been doing this before she was, like, famous. She's been walking around just filming herself. And I'm not slandering her for it. She, in my opinion, she does it, again, in the most respectful way. Also, but she lives in Los Angeles. and I don't live in Los Angeles. I live in Connecticut, where people are very strict about it. She's only been famous, I would say, considerably since like maybe April or May of this year. That I would say that she's been like famous. Before that, she would like had like a small following, but now I'd say she's like famous. I love Vanilla Mace though. It's definitely, it's for sure an LA thing. I think it's the fact that also, you know what I found out about Vanilla Mace? She's also from Connecticut apparently. Originally she was from here, and I'm like, that's so cool. maybe I'll follow the same career path. Maybe we'll both be famous together in Los Angeles. I don't want to live in Los Angeles though. I think that's like the last place in the world I ever want to live in is Los Angeles. It seems like a bad place. I think the closest that I ever want to get in my life to living in Los Angeles. Yeah, I would go to LA for work. I would I would go there for work if I had to do some like, again, I work in entertainment. I can't believe I'm saying that now. I technically do work in entertainment now. Like, even though this isn't like a big thing that I do, I was writing stuff. Like, I write stuff for like, I write scripts and stuff like that. Like, I objectively work in entertainment, and I hate to say it, like, Los Angeles is kind of the place for that. That in New York, but like, I would actually really hate to live in New York. Game Grumps to Portland, shout out. Are they actually doing that?
Break inbound. Sit tight, fuckers. Gonna make some fucking stupid bread right now.
Entertainment? Oh, entertainment shoes. I thought you called me an entertainment hoe, and I'm like, thanks. I was like, okay, all right. Oh, do you guys want to see the new shirt that I bought? I bought this for my birthday. It was on clearance for $9. I got this out on my birthday. I got this for my birthday. Daniel's birthday shirt. This is Summer Fresh. I think it looks cool. They already did. Oh, okay. Oh, it's ad time. Oh, man. If only there was a fix for that. Okay. You like it? Thank you. Thank you. I only buy stuff on clearance now. I think I would move to Los Angeles. Not move to Los Angeles. I think I would visit Los Angeles to, like, make a few videos. I would do the thing where, like, some people, like, they go there to make some stuff. And then they, you know, you go there to make the content. Then you come back home, you edit it and upload it and whatnot. I don't think I'd ever want to, like, live in Los Angeles. I would stay there for a little bit, maybe. What else did I have to say? I think the closest I'd ever want to get to living in Los Angeles is, like, San Diego or something. Or somewhere in the, like, that area. Where it's like, I'm closer. Well, a sign of getting older, shop those sales. Brother, I've been shopping sales since I was, like, 17. That's almost a decade of my life. Daniel, check your bitrate. Oh, it definitely dipped a little bit, but it looks like it's okay. Wait, let me double check. Oh, wow. Yeah, we are having bitrate dips. Oh, I have to tell you guys what happened on my actual birthday. I'm having myself a little, Vista Bay Rush. Buffering all stream. Really? So I should tell you guys what happened. If you guys can hear me, that is. Guys, thank you, Stone, for bringing it to my attention. But guys, if it's happening to you, mention something, please, so that I know to, like, check it or something. Okay, so on my birthday, and here's maybe why the internet's being kind of shit right now. On my fucking birthday, me and my brother were at our local mall, like, just, you know, it was my birthday. I wanted to shop around a little bit, maybe buy some stuff, and, you know, look at a Lego set that we might build on stream. I didn't end up buying a Lego set, though, unfortunately. While we were there, though, my area got smacked the fuck up with a thunderstorm, like, smacked real bad with a thunderstorm. And apparently what happened was something in our area got struck, and it was, I guess, what's called a node, which is like an internet thing, and like my surrounding area had no internet for like, I think it was about a day, like a full 24 hours of no internet. And ever since it came back on, though, it came back on again a day later. Mind you, I went to bed that night on my birthday with no internet, which is literally worse than anything else in the entire world, is having no internet. Well, actually, no, me and my family, we made the best of it. We ended up, We ended up watching a bunch of movies. We have a DVD player still. Guys, and this is the main reason why you should be investing in physical media. If you don't have internet, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do if you have no internet? So we ended up watching a bunch of DVDs. We watched Shaun of the Dead, banger movie. We watched Nightmare Before Christmas. I won't say what I have to say about Nightmare Before Christmas. I think it's a fine movie. I actually have a movie collection for my kid. Good. And never get rid of that. Keep that. Keep that. That's actually like a great thing. DVDs. And also, DVD players are dirt fucking cheap. Dirt Eater would know because he eats dirt apparently. And he knows how cheap it is. Sorry, that's so stupid. I gotta get a new DVD player of so many DVDs. Thrift store. Yeah. Or get a PlayStation 2. PlayStation 2 is a DVD player. I'm actually switching over from physical media to digital media because it's much harder for me to change out discs. You know what? Fair point. That is a valid point for digital media versus physical media. However, for me, I will say as somebody who lives in the middle of nowhere where my power goes out all the time and I lose internet all the time apparently from a lightning strike, physical media is my thing. I have to I got a VCR at the thrift. Ooh, VCR. Oh my god. Wait a minute. Does anybody know how to digitize VCR like tapes? Does anybody know how to digitize those? Cuz guess what we found? We found baby videos of me. Like me when I was a baby. We found me when I was a kid. We found we found the VHS tape just this past week and I'm like, potential stream idea? Potential stream idea, maybe? I know there's like one video of me. I don't know where I was, but it was like me, my mom, me and my mom and my brother, and I want to say my dad was there too in the video, and we rode Thomas the Tank Engine. Like, there was a... Wait, no, it wasn't... Okay, it was probably like a train... Wait, I might be totally wrong. No, I feel stupid. I feel so stupid. There's a chance that my dumb child brain just remembers it being Thomas the Tank Engine, because I was obsessed with that motherfucker growing up. I was obsessed with Thomas the Tank Engine growing up. Oh my god, it was like my favorite thing ever. It was that and Legos. Like, it's always just been my thing. When I was in video classes, we used mini DV cameras that were miniature tapes that would... You'd have to record to compute. Oh. You transfer the files, you would have to let it play back and record pretty much. Okay, Okay. Could you use your PC capture card? I don't think so. This is a VHS tape. And also, yes, like my child brain, I think it's kind of cute. My child brain was like, I rode Thomas the Tank Engine, but it was probably just a regular blue train. No, I think it was literally just a blue train. We have to watch the video. That's what we have to do. We have to watch the video on stream. That's what we'll have to compose it to the thing. Buffering? Really? It says my bitrate's okay. You probably convert composite or whatever interface to an HDMI. I'll look into this then. I will look into this. This could be kind of fun. I think this could be a good stream idea. We might reboot stream at some point to fix it. Sorry about that. That's how I captured my Nintendo 64 on Twitch. I just converted composite to HDMI. I don't know if I have anything to actually, like, put the VHS tape into. I might have to buy a VCR or, like, a camera. Alright, I'm gonna reboot stream. I think I'm gonna reboot stream. I'm gonna reboot stream. Momentarily, guys. We will be back momentarily.